Hi, John Hart here, and I want to talk to you today about whether or not you should be eating carbs. Now, of course, you know my answer right off the bat. Yes, you should be eating carbs. Now, that's not really the real question. It's what kind of carbs should you be eating, and even when should you be eating certain types of carbs. So I'm going to kind of keep it a little bit simple today, but get right to the point, okay? We need carbs. We need carbs for your brain to function properly. We need carbs, well, to a degree for your muscles to function properly. Yes, your body can make carbs from other things, but we still want to have a certain balance involved, okay? A certain amount of carbs, whether it's from, first of all, always from natural sources. That's the best form of carbohydrates, okay? We have fruits, we have vegetables, we have certain grains at times, okay? Potato, sweet potato as well. But let's keep it really simple, okay? So here you go. Fruit. I'm going to hit each one really kind of quick. Fruit. What are we going to do with fruit? I want you to use your fruit before you work out, okay? The fructose in fruit kind of hovers around your system for a little while before it gets broken down. It's not really good at replenishing your glycogen stores to a maximum degree, but your body can use it for fuel, for energy. So I want you to go ahead and have a piece of fruit before you work out. So if you know, especially if you know you're going to do weight training that day, it's very important. So that little bit of blood sugar is going to help you out a lot. So when we know that we're doing weight training on a certain day, having a banana or a half a banana or an apple before you work out is going to help you out tremendously, okay, and give you good fuel for that workout. Now, the other kinds of carbs that I mentioned. Should you have any kind of potato, sweet potato, grain, i.e. bread, or oatmeal, for example? Well, yes, I would go with that as well. However, let's do it this way. Let's keep those types of carbohydrates to the first half or first 3/4 of your day, okay? Those kind of carbohydrates are really good for replenishing glycogen in your muscles, number one. But number two, if you're working out at any point in your day before, let's say 3 o'clock, so early morning, mid-morning, midday, or before 3 o'clock, those carbohydrates are going to be good at helping to replenish the glycogen that you burn up when you do any kind of weight training and any of your activities during the day. Now, what we want to do is we want to avoid the late night carbohydrates. We want to avoid the carbohydrates from those grains I just mentioned and from even fruit later in the evening. Unless there's a few of you who work out in the evening. If you do, then certainly have the piece of fruit before you work out, okay? But you don't need the grains afterwards. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to keep the vegetables to the evening, the afternoon, early afternoon, and into the evening. If you're the type of individual or an individual who has a lot of body fat that you need to drop and you like to see it go a little bit faster, then it will help if you slowly phase out those carbohydrates and keep them early in the morning. That would be the fruits and the complex carbohydrates from the grains and the potato. Keep them in the first half of the morning, okay, and have absolutely none, let's just say past noon or 1 or 2 o'clock, depending on where the midpoint of your day is. What's your midpoint of your day? So if you eliminate those types of carbohydrates later in the day, it'll keep your insulin levels low and your body will have an easier time accessing your fat cells for fuel, and it'll give up the stored fat for fuel. That's what we really want when you have a lot of body fat to drop. So should you be eating carbohydrates? Yes. How much should you have? Well, that depends on your caloric count. You're going to figure that out from one of my other trainer tips, the first one that I did. But besides that, what kind of carbohydrates? I just mentioned a few. You can have your fruits, you can have your complex carbohydrates from your potato, sweet potato, or your breads earlier in the day, if you are the type to work out in the morning or work out in the early afternoon, okay? And then have no more of those the rest of your day. Go strictly with vegetables for the rest of your day. If you do work out in the evening, by all means, have that piece of fruit before you work out, but then cut it after that and go ahead and have just your vegetables for the rest of the evening with a good protein source after your workout. That's my trainer tip. Number 6 for you today, should you be eating carbohydrates? I hope you got something out of this. If you have any questions or comments, feel free. Just hit it down below underneath this video. From my heart to you.